Hey everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into something pretty wild, a truly striking legal publication from the law firm McSweeney/Langevin. We're going to examine their recent heavy-hitting claims surrounding a platform that millions of kids, maybe even your own, use literally every single day. We're talking about Roblox. Now, we'll be strictly relying on their source material today to ask one really big question. Is Roblox just a harmless digital playground, or, as this firm alleges, a system engineered for addiction? Let's jump right in.
Okay, let's dive into this with a number, 89 million. That is the staggering number of users logging into Roblox every single day. This isn't just some niche game we're talking about, it's a massive global platform. To really understand the scale of the claims being made by the law firm, we first have to wrap our heads around just how massive this user base actually is. It's practically a digital country of its own.
But here is the absolute core of the legal concern, 50%. According to the source material provided by McSweeney/Langevin, nearly half of those 89 million daily gamers are vulnerable users under the age of 13. We're talking about tens of millions of young kids navigating this digital space every single day. Keep that specific demographic in your mind as we take a closer look at how the platform actually operates.
Section 1. The Modern Digital Playground.
So if you look at how Roblox is marketed to the general public, it basically bills itself as this super safe, educational, and highly creative space where kids can just hop between thousands of user-generated worlds. From the outside, it totally has the appearance of a cheerful, harmless sandbox. But wow, there is a stark contrast between that carefully curated public image and what the law firm is actually alleging in their publication. On one side, we have the facade, an educational, creative, and safe playground. But on the flip side, we see the firm's central reality check. They allege the platform is actually engineered for addiction and heavily profit-driven. The publication claims that right beneath those cheerful little avatars and creative worlds lies a system intentionally designed to addict children, all to generate immense revenue.
Section 2. Engineered for addiction.
And this brings us right to the crux of the law firm's entire publication. They make the really bold claim that Roblox isn't just accidentally captivating because it's fun, but that the very underlying mechanics of the platform are intentionally, mathematically built to keep kids hooked and to aggressively monetize their time. The publication outlines these incredibly aggressive monetization mechanics. There's an in-game currency known as Robux, constant pushes for cosmetic upgrades, and season passes. The firm points out that these microtransactions are baked into nearly every single experience or game on the platform. The result of all this, Roblox Corporation allegedly extracts billions in virtual transactions, with a whole lot of those funds coming directly from the pockets of children.
Now, the firm actually breaks down the specific behavioral psychology tricks they allege are at play here, using a step-by-step approach to exploit a minor's brain reward systems. It's like a finely tuned machine. Step 1. Achievement badges. These reward kids simply for logging in for 10 to 20 consecutive days, which creates a really hard-to-break daily habit. Step 2. Limited time items. This generates an intense, overwhelming fear of missing out. And Step 3. Engagement-based payouts. These reward creators for keeping players in their games for as long as possible. The firm argues these features aren't just there for fun, they are strategically designed to maximize the exact amount of time a child spends glued to that screen.
And guys, the publication makes a rather striking assertion here to back that claim up. They state that Roblox Corporation allegedly consults actual neuroscientists and psychologists to refine these reward systems. But, according to the law firm, this consultation isn't done to protect the kids or ensure healthy play. No, they allege it is strictly to extract maximum engagement in what they explicitly term gamified manipulation. And the target? The most vulnerable users of all, children and neurodivergent youth.
Section 3. The illusion of safety. So if the platform is as incredibly engaging or potentially addictive as the firm claims, what about the safety nets, right? Well, to ground this abstract idea of weak controls in reality, the firm points out a specific, highly troubling scenario. The source material states that despite so-called safety updates that were rolled out in 2024, kids can still create accounts without any real age verification. In fact, they note that a 9-year-old can just easily lie about their age and gain access to almost every single game on the platform, entirely bypassing the intended protections that parents probably assume are keeping them safe. According to the legal publication, there are massive gaps in these safeguards. Safeguards you'd really expect to be standard by now. For instance, there are absolutely no built-in screen time warnings to tell a child they've been playing too long.
There are 0 intrinsic spending limits to protect a parent's credit card from those endless microtransactions we talked about, and crucially, there's no required parental consent to engage with these mechanics in the first place. They argue these missing features leave young, impressionable users virtually unprotected in a highly monetized environment.
Section 4. Harms and legal action.
And this brilliantly illustrates the real-world fallout of these alleged practices. The legal publication doesn't just critique the game's design. It outlines specific, severe damages directly linked to prolonged use of this platform. The firm lists tangible alleged harms that families are actively reporting. We're talking compulsive gaming, emotional dysregulation where kids literally can't manage their feelings when they have to log off, social isolation from the real world, and even potential cognitive damage. They're arguing that this engineered system has real, adverse, and lasting side effects on a child's psychological and emotional well-being.
The law firm summarizes their entire stance with this incredibly potent quote straight from their publication. Roblox isn't just a game, it's a business model built on child addiction. I want to impartially let the weight of that allegation sink in for just a moment. This is a severe, highly targeted claim from the legal team, framing the entire platform not as a form of innocent entertainment, but as an exploitative commercial enterprise.
Now, to provide the full objective context of our source material today, it is important to note exactly why this publication exists in the first place. The firm McSweeney Langevin is actively seeking cases and offering free, confidential legal consultations for families who believe their child has suffered adverse side effects from video game addiction. They've actually set up a toll-free number, 1-877-542-4646, specifically to review potential cases and help families explore their legal rights against these platforms.
As we wrap up this explainer, I really want to leave you with a provocative question to consider based on everything we've looked at today. Where exactly is the line between a fun, digital playground and gamified manipulation? When millions of young minds are interacting with systems allegedly designed to maximize engagement and profit, well, it's a boundary we all need to think pretty deeply about. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. I hope this structured dive into the source material has given you a clearer, more profound understanding of the complex debates surrounding modern gaming platforms. Keep learning, and I'll catch you on the next one.